Smoke
News with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. It is the first day of June 2025. Meteorologist James DeFazio is in the Weather Center. James, I really hope you're going to tell me that we're going to see more June-like weather.
I am. It's the first day of meteorological summer, and we're going to see a major pattern change. Fortunately, it didn't line up exactly. The pattern change wants to arrive tomorrow.
It's okay.
But one more dreary day today before a big change tomorrow. Let's take a look at what we have to deal with today, though. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Yes, these are lake effect showers. Despite it being June, we have some lake effect showers downwind of Lake Ontario, primarily across northern Herkimer County right now. Old Forge has been seeing some wet weather, and yes, the highest of elevations up in Hamilton County, yes, that is some snowflakes falling across the Adirondack Park. As we zoom out, we can see we still have that area of low pressure way up near north of Bangor, Maine now, which continued to wrap around this moisture back into central New York today. But today's going to be more dry than wet. It's not going to be a washout like yesterday, primarily mostly cloudy with breezy conditions and some scattered showers. It's 49 degrees with cloudy conditions in Rome right now, 13-mile-per-hour wind out of the west-northwest, and that's right around where winds will be during the daytime hours today, 10 to 15 miles per hour before they begin to die down overnight tonight. Highs in the upper 50s, right around 58 degrees. Again, it's going to be more cloudy than it is wet. However, showers become a little bit more prevalent as we head into the afternoon. Still scattered. We'll break that down coming right up, as well as just how warm we're going to get this upcoming week. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Smoke from into the United States. In the upper Midwest, smoke-filled skies threatened air quality for millions of people. Minnesota is under an air quality alert due to those wildfires. Video out of Duluth shows how hazy the skies are. Satellite images will show the smoke reaching the Georgia-Florida line. Health officials say those with underlying health conditions should get inside and use air purifiers. Now to a new health.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday morning. Happy first day of June. Happy first day of meteorological summer. It doesn't quite feel like meteorological summer out there, but that will change this week. We have one more dreary day to get through before we see a major pattern change this week. Take a look at downtown Utica, where very overcast skies, but dry conditions are in place. Highs, or I should say current temperatures, in the upper 40s. We're going to have highs today up into the upper 50s, right near 60 degrees. Now, overcast skies, not great, not ideal. However, at least we're not wet. Old Forge currently seeing very cold rain showers, some showers off to the north, and we're going to see scattered showers throughout the day today. We're going to break that down on the Skycast coming up, how they become a little bit more prevalent in the afternoon hours. But the showers today are lighter and more scattered than they were yesterday, but we will continue to see breezy conditions 10 to 15 miles per hour. Northern lights tonight, it's absolutely possible. The solar storm is strong enough. The aurora will form tonight. It's a matter of, will the clouds be thin enough for us to be able to see them? Will we get clearing quick enough? It doesn't look to occur until about 3 to 4 a.m. at this time. And then we have a major pattern change arriving. Sun and warmth arrive for this upcoming week. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing a couple of sprinkles, and yes, even a couple of flurries across the high peaks of the Adirondacks this morning. It might be June, but not across northern Hamilton County this morning. These very scattered light rain showers are going to persist through the morning. However, most of us just see cloudy weather this morning. That changes this afternoon. 49 with cloudy weather up in Rome right now, that 13-mile-per-hour breeze, and again, 10 to 15-mile-per-hour winds expected today. That nor'easter's pushed off to the northeast. However, we're going to continue to see these wraparound showers work in throughout the day today before high pressure works in tonight, fully dries us out ahead of this upcoming week. Still too wet out there to really get the lawn cut today, especially with the amount of rain we saw yesterday. However, we're going to have ample opportunities this week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday all looking like dry, very warm, opportune days to get the lawn cut. Today, primarily cloudy this morning. As we head into the afternoon hours, those showers become a little bit more widespread. 11 p.m., one last rain shower moves through before things slowly clear out overnight. By Monday morning, clear skies settle in, and we warm right up into the mid-60s. Beautiful weather. 7-day forecast. Take a look at this forecast. It's been so nice. It's been so long since I've been able to put numbers like this up here. It's very nice. Upper 60s and sunny Monday, upper 70s and sunny Tuesday, mid-80s Wednesday with sun. And I would say I'm being a little conservative with some of these numbers. I might even have to raise them by the end of the day. It looks like it's going to be plenty warm this week. Next chance for rain arrives Thursday afternoon and evening, but doesn't look as widespread as yesterday. And yes, probable would be correct.
Okay.
It is. We're very lucky this weekend. The nor'easter and the way that the cold front that was trailing it came into the northeast really blocked a lot of the smoke from working in. It also pushed a lot of that smoke back towards Minnesota, which is why the entire state of Minnesota was under that air quality alert. Unfortunately, with the amount of woods and the amount of land that is currently burning, at some point we will get a weather pattern that blows the wind in our direction.
That answers a question. I had a viewer message me and say, what is the impact? What is the time limit on the wildfire impact? Is it a today thing? Is it an all summer thing?
It's going to be an all summer thing.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's something we're
it's
just going to
that.
be monitoring all summer.
Correct.
All
We're going
right,
to need a
that answers
big
that.
wet system over Canada.
All right, thank you so much, James. Taking a look at your weekend. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend. Today, I'm Katrina Smith, and we'll get you right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist James DeFazio with some good news for a change.
Yes,
Right, James?
yes, it's so nice to say that we're finally going to have summer-like temperatures during the
Meteorological summer.
Yes, and
was waiting.
Happy June, everyone. And yes, June-like weather arrives this week. Unfortunately, for our final day of your weekend, we are still going to see non-June-like weather. We're dealing with scattered showers today, primarily cloudy conditions. We do warm up into the upper 50s, but we're not going to get into those really warm temperatures until next week, where we get really warm. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing that we have a couple of sprinkles across central New York. The majority of the showers are across the North Country. Old Forge has been seeing rain for most of the morning, and this will continue to become more prevalent and more widespread as the day progresses. The showers become at the most prevalent during the afternoon hours before they completely come to an end later this evening. And this is still all due to wraparound moisture from that nor'easter, which has exited the northeast earlier this morning. Mostly cloudy and breezy in downtown Utica. It is dry in downtown Utica at this time. Showers will arrive later in the day. 49 and cloudy with a 13-mile-per-hour breeze. And those winds are going to stay up today right between 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's going to stay cloudy for the most part, but those scattered showers will be around, especially during the afternoon and early evening. Highs right up in the upper 50s, right around 58 degrees. Coming up, we're going to track just how warm we're going to get and when this rain fully comes to an end. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday morning. Happy first day of June. Happy first day of meteorological summer. Doesn't feel like meteorological summer just yet, but it will this week. A recap of May. We cracked the top 10 wettest Mays yesterday, and we even skipped right over 10, and we finished 9th wettest May of all time. Fortunately, things are going to be drier today, but not entirely dry. Take a look at downtown Utica. Very overcast, very cloudy, temperatures in the upper 40s. We're going to stay primarily dry today, but we are going to see scattered showers this afternoon, but they'll be very light in nature. We're not going to see that steady, heavy rainfall that we saw yesterday. Right now, the areas that are seeing those light rain showers, the village of Old Forge has been seeing light rain showers throughout the morning, and you can see very wet roadways across the village up across northern Herkimer County. Lighter, more scattered rain showers develop today, and it does remain breezy. Can we see the northern lights tonight? They'll be out there. We'll be tracking cloud coverage throughout the day today. Clouds don't look to clear out until about 3:30 a.m. We're hoping they can clear out a little bit sooner. And then a major pattern change arrives with sun and warmth settling in for this upcoming week. The Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A couple more showers popping up just within the last couple of frames here. And that's going to continue throughout as the morning and afternoon progresses. The shower coverage is going to go from isolated over to scattered. We're going to be seeing these rounds of scattered showers today, very light in nature for the duration of the day. 49 degrees with cloudy skies up in Rome, 13-mile-per-hour breeze out of the west-northwest, and those winds are going to stay between 10 to 15 miles per hour today. We're still seeing these wraparound showers, which are still in association with that nor'easter that brought us substantial steady precipitation yesterday. Fortunately, high pressure moves its way in tonight, moves these showers off to our east, and beautiful weather sets in. It's going to be a no-go for cutting the lawn today. It's just going to be too wet of a day, and we've seen too much rain over the last couple of days. However, the next 3 days after today all look to be completely dry and present great opportunities to get the lawn cut. Today, we start the day primarily mostly cloudy, but scattered rain showers develop for the mid-morning and for the afternoon. A quick break this evening, but then one more last round of light rain showers moves through from 10 p.m. to midnight. Beautiful weather sets in by Monday morning, clear skies. We warm up quickly into the 60s by midday. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, let's skip right over Sunday. Let's get right into next week where things finally get to where they're supposed to be for June. Upper 60s and sunny on Monday, upper 70s and sunny on Tuesday, mid 80s Wednesday, sunny. Rainfall chances return on Thursday, but we stay in the low 80s and it remains warm as we approach the weekend. And I'm not one to typically typically tie any singular event to a result of climate change, but this one is pretty easy, just because it's a result of the permafrost that holds the glacier in place melting. It's basically the ground that is permanently frozen, or was permanently frozen. It would keep the glacier locked into the land from moving, but because we've seen some warmer temperatures, things have gotten loose. Scientists noticed an acceleration, cracks formed. It's really impressive to me, the fact that they got all 300 people out of this village.
All 300.
And over a day in advance,
right,
they knew that this was very,
happening.
Very probable. It's really, really impressive to me. The reason that this one was so bad, this glacial collapse, was just the amount of ice that was in this particular glacier.
The photos, if you
always...
haven't seen the photos, are just, it's
I will
amazing.
be sharing some on my personal social media.
It's flattened. There's just nothing left.
Yes, it's just a lake on top.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much, James, for that. Time now for the
Tonight at 11 with meteorologist James DeFazio. Once again, we had a chance for something nice to happen and to be seen with the northern lights, but Mother Nature just looks down upon central New York and says, absolutely not.
It says we're going to have 3 straight sunny, warm, beautiful days.
But that's not the point. We have the chance to see the northern lights.
It would have been really, really cool. And the solar storm peaked just before the sun set tonight. So unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing northern lights tonight. But we are going to be seeing much improved weather conditions. We're tracking the last shower to work through for several days on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A light sprinkle as this shower moves through over the next hour, and then we dry out overnight tonight. Mostly cloudy skies across downtown Utica off the Nexus Center. Dry conditions. Unfortunately, temperatures also a little chilly. We're going to see variable temperatures tonight. So across central New York, we're in the 50s and the mid-40s. But as we go down to the southern tier, we're going to see very chilly weather, already down to the lower 40s and mid-40s. This is where we're expecting the chance for some patchy frost to develop. There is a frost advisory in effect for Chenango counties, Afton, Norwood, Sherburne, all under the gun for to be the lowest. To see the lowest temperatures tonight. 50 degrees and cloudy in Rome. Those winds have finally died down back to 3 miles per hour. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, wall-to-wall blue skies, highs in the upper 60s. Coming up, we'll take a look at how long this streak lasts. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. Today is National Cancer Survivor.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday evening. Unfortunately, our solar storm fizzled out just prior to the sun setting, but fortunately, we still are tracking that major pattern change to arrive this week, and yes, we made it. We are finally going to see consecutive warm, sunny days to begin the week, which we haven't been able to say yet this year, literally. It's really going to be nice, and it's going to feel very warm by the middle of next week. Dry conditions currently in downtown Utica with temperatures hanging on right at 50 degrees. We're going to dip into the 40s very shortly. We do have one more shower on its way through, but we are saying goodbye to the wet weather. By about midnight tonight, the showers will have completely exited central New York, and we will be entering a 3-day-long plus dry period of weather. Patchy frost is possible tonight across the southern tier, particularly Chenango County, where a frost advisory has been issued. And again, this major pattern change begins this week with widespread sun and warmth. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. This one last shower is going to continue to swoop in from the northwest. Quick sprinkle, light shower as it moves through between 11 p.m. and 12 a.m. before things fully dry out overnight. 50 degrees with cloudy skies up in Rome. The winds have died down. We're back down to 3-mile-per-hour winds. Winds will stay light overnight tonight. We're actually going to see the lowest of temperatures tonight not occur across the North Country. They're going to occur across the southern tier. We're going to be keeping an eye on frost chances across the southern tier, particularly Chenango County. We're going to be watching Norwich, Sherburne, Afton. They're going to be right around the 34, 35 degree mark, and we'll have some areas of patchy frost by tomorrow morning. They're going to be the only area that fully clears out from clouds tonight. Pick your choice. You can mow your lawn any day this week. We have 3 dry, beautiful days to begin the week, the warmest of which is going to be on Wednesday, where highs are going to be in the mid to upper 80s, which is just really going to feel incredibly warm. We're tracking this Canadian wildfire smoke, and we don't have anything to worry about for the next 36 hours. However, we are keeping an eye. It does begin to work towards us on Tuesday afternoon and evening. We'll keep you up to date on that. As we head into tomorrow, wall-to-wall sunshine. Doesn't even look like the Skycast is on. We climb right up into the 60s very quickly, and it's very, very blue skies. Your 7-day forecast, a fantastic, I would say borderline perfect start to the week. Upper 60s Sunday, upper 60s and sunny Monday, upper 70s and sunny Tuesday, upper 80s and sunny Wednesday. Next chance for rainfall arrives Thursday afternoon with thunderstorms.